Today, we're going to be installing this brand new MT carbon spoiler to Marks GR Yaris. Now this particular unit is the first to be made and released to the public by the guys at MT Carbon, and although this may not be the first video out there, we will try our best to show you guys the steps needed to get this fantastic new piece installed to your car. The spoiler is meant to be fastened to the OEM panel via adhesive, so our first hurdle was to work out how to get the wing to actually sit on top of the panel while the adhesive cured. Unfortunately, ratcheting straps didn't seem to provide much of a solution, so our second attempt we were using clamps to hold down at each point. This did seem to work, but we couldn't really tell with all the padding of the microfiber cloths how they actually sat.
If I had a brain between my ears, I'd have just paid someone professional to do this job.
Even with the microfiber cloth, the paint was still getting nicked. So Mark hatched the idea of padding out the sections where the clamps would contact the wing with some masking tape, hopefully giving it a thick enough layer of protection as to not damage the paint underneath.
They're both aligned now?
Yeah. It's natural for them to be sticking up a bit anyway, so...
No, it's bang on where it needs to be. It's just,
yeah.
I mean, we're talking millimetres with a front clip. It's enough to tape it up.
Here we're just wiping down the surfaces in preparation for applying the sealant.
Also check out the stickers. Convenient placement.
They're not on the GR Yaris. Why aren't they on the
Because you do way better GR Yaris
stuff
than I could ever dream.
I don't even know if there's any point in wiping that down because it's rough as a badger's arse.
Where do you get these?
Rough as a badger's arse? A British colloquialism. Yeah, nah. Next step will be... Let's think about this. The next step is prep the gun and have a spreader at hand. Spready, beady. Spready, beady. And that one also needs a spready on it, but not a bead. And prep this guy.
Yes.
Yes.
Eh.
Trust me, I'm a professional. Yeah. Always sniff the glue first to see if it's ready.
This is very interesting. Ah, so that's how it works.
Yep.
Oh, and those little ridges there, that mixes it in, yeah?
Yes.
Wait, there it comes.
You see it's not filling out evenly.
No, yeah.
So you have to... There we go. It's like icing the cake, huh?
Yeah, it's just forbidden icing.
That's absolutely true. Do not eat.
And it looks like chocolate.
So it's now 2 o'clock, so we've got until 3:30 until we can stop dicking around with this
Oh, I
shit.
thought it was half an hour.
No, it's 90 minutes on this one.
Oh, awesome.
I reckon that's ready for it.
That's enough, you reckon?
Yes, for the bit stage 1
Okay.
of working it in. We'll do the same on the other side. We'll do the same on the other two, and then we'll put a bead round and then we'll mount it.
Once both ends were generously coated in sealant, it was finally time to clamp the two bits together. The only issue we faced was that we were struggling to get the clamps to sit without slipping off, but eventually, by magic, they managed to work.
The next day.
He's a dropper.
Installation was pretty easy. Mark just added some extra sealant to the contact points of the OEM wing that would touch the hatch, and then it was pretty much ready for install. Here I am just waiting for the high stoplight cable to be fed back to the hatch of the car.
Yep, alright, okay. We are.
Oh, hang on, because the cable isn't going in. Yep.
There you go. Oh, that was it. Right. So, yeah, just do.
Yeah, just pulling it up a touch.
It's on plastic clips.
Yeah.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah, that's what we needed for here.
There you go.
That's it, it's attached.
Sweet. And then you can open it back up again, right? And bolt it in.
Yeah. So,
Cool, I'm gonna go.
now, yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
We forgot to put the little rubber doofers on. Oh well. Right. I'm gonna pretend that didn't happen.
Oh. Hey.
Cool.
And like that, the Yaris has an installed empty carbon spoiler. There is also an option to get these in the exposed carbon finish, but Mark opted for the painted finish to match the original panel it had been glued to. Please let me know in the comments what you think of this part and if you'll be doing the same to your GR Yaris. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.